You. Oh my god! If you couldn't hear me just then, that was a skill issue. That's on you. Do better. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? What's going on? We're doing a Doctor Who right from scratch today. So like, start suggesting doctors, I guess, because that's the format of the show. And it literally can't continue until we have doctors. Happy Silk Song Day. When are you playing it? Never. Never. I am alive. I was alive before, you just couldn't hear me. 7th Doctor. Alright. Look at that. A suggestion. A suggestion for a doctor. On Write a Doctor Who from scratch. Can you Adam and Eve it? The window for suggestions is now 2 minutes. I'm kidding. 15th Doctor. 16th Doctor. It's okay, every ear except my first 2 are deaf. Oh man, that's a harrowing disability. You are very courageous for dealing with that with the dignity that you do. And I salute you. Now and forever. Devious. Series Season 6B, Doctor. We already did Clara. We're gonna take her off the wheel for a while. We already had that. Why is Naja on there? Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Okay, Lenny Henry Doctor, okay. I think that's pretty good. They're coming thick and fast today, I see. Okay. 17th Doctor, we don't know who that is. I will put Missy on there though. How about that? We are on 8 now, 4 left. 4 left. Let's see what we got here. The other Fugitive. Fugitive is a solid one. Fugitive is a very solid one. We got 3 left. Jackson Lake. Tesselector robot duplicate 11. I'm gonna just have him be 11, but be like, every now and again, just be like, have I mentioned that I'm a robot today? Isn't that quirky? That's how I'll play that. And I think it'll work out great. Answer Doctor, no, not today. The Valyard, that's the same thing. The 16 millionth Doctor. The Colin Salmon Doctor is a good suggestion. We can do the Colin Salmon Doctor. We can do that. What else you got? Hmm? What other things do you have for me? In this place? In this space that we all share together? Like one big happy family. 16th Doctor as played by me? The 11th Doctor from these streams? Where are they? We haven't seen them in a little while. Tania Miller Doctor? That's cool. Beep as a protagonist, aka the one from the Rose novelization. We have no idea like what their characterization was though. We just know that they had a sword at one point, and that they would have been played by Tania Miller. Meta Crisis Doctor. None of these are really... Oh, First Doctor. We can do the First Doctor. Do the First Doctor. Wait, that's the second Doctor. We don't need the second Doctor here. No need for any of that. No need for any of that. Played by disgraced actor William Troughton. No second Doctor here. '15th Doctor if he had a 3rd season, or a Doctor Who. We'll do 3rd season, 15th Doctor, and then we will leave it. We'll do that, okay? Alright, cool. We got enough for the wheel now. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's time to spin this. Alan! Alan! Wake up! You want some bacon and eggs?
Yeah, baby.
Well, you're not getting any. Fuck you. Why is one of them just blank? And it looks like third season 15 is an absolute machine with 1 point. Let's see if it continues its dominance. Maybe it will get picked right away. Who knows? Who dares to dream?
Yeah, baby.
Alan doesn't know. Alan knows a lot of things. Between us, we know everything, but he doesn't know this. Because I do. It's the 16th Doctor. What? How dare you deprive Alan of bacon and eggs? He... I will do what I want with my wheel. Thank you very much. Damn, in 30 seconds behind. You were, Cookie Boy. You were. I thought you were my #1 fan. What kind of behavior is this from my #1 fan? Jesus.
Yeah, baby.
See, Alan knows, and Alan is deeply, deeply disappointed. Messi scratches up from the pit and takes her place with 1 point. Let's see who's going to be next.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh! Ooh! There we go. There we go. Isn't that incredibly? So it looks like for 15 if he got a third season. Alright, what companion are we going to do? And also, side discussion, what direction is 15's character meant to be going in? What's his character arc that would be concluded in his third season? Because I honestly don't know. Michelle Gomez, the sellout. I know Missy was cancelled. I saw that. Missy would never, in fairness. True. I get the vibe that Missy is more of a his Dark Materials kind of person anyway, to be honest. Reconcile it with Susan. I guess we have to put Susan in there then. Alright. I'm refreshing. Oh dear. Susan! Who else you got? Or should we just have Susan be on the wheel and only Susan? No one suggests anything else, actually. No one suggests anything else. We're just going to have Susan on the wheel. We're going to actually make this happen. We're going to actually make this happen. And it's going to be ridiculous. Thanks, I suppose, Naj. A cool idea. It was a cool idea. It's just... this is necessary. No. Oh, I love that you hate it. That makes it even better. That makes it even better. Like, just like... You guys. Alright, fine. Let's look at some of these suggestions. We've got Ruby and Belinda. I'll put Ruby in. I'll put Belinda in. Donna? Okay. Batman, Gandalf, and Wild Style? You can have one of those. Which one are you going to have? Pick it. Pick it, Cookie Boy. Make your decision. Rose Noble. But she's a cardboard cutout with a voice box. That was it. You know what? If it does land on Rose, we're going to have her actually do stuff. If you can imagine Rose Noble actually doing stuff, which apparently Russell T Davies fucking can't. Joy Almondo, I don't know who that is. Hello, Mel. Oh, you're so late. You got distracted by a university project. So you're not saying that you're getting distracted from your university project by this? I don't want you to forego your education. Education is way more important than this. But it's nice to have you here. You are very welcome if you want to be here. It's fine. That was just my PSA. Do your studies, kids. Superman? By stuff, you surely mean trans stuff, the only stuff trans people do. Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. A human body bound Omega. This is education? No, it isn't. A group of Helldivers. Speaking of Helldivers, I'm streaming Helldivers tonight on Twitch, so you should all tune in. Najawin, you weren't around yesterday. You didn't see what happened. You didn't see the happening that happened, my dude. Ask me about it and I'll tell you about it. I've got 2 suggestions for a Helldiver now. We do a Helldiver. Actually, it would be very on point if the Doctor and their companion landed on like Super Earth and were like, this is a good system. They're saying it's democracy. That makes it good. A young retcon Jackie Tyler. Why would I watch a Marvel Rivals stream? Well, it's funny you should say that, Najawin, because about an hour and a half into the Marvel Rivals stream, I got fucking sick of it and just switched to Helldivers and played Helldivers the rest of the night. And guess what? Guess what, bro Tato? I got a follower off of Helldivers. Growth happened. Yeah. How does that make you feel? I'm hoping a warm feeling is overtaking you right now. The Happening by M. Night Shyamalan happened. Yeah, something like that. Honestly, dude, it's because I went back to Rivals after playing Helldivers, and like, wonderful, fantastic, good. Honestly, I went back to, I know you're not being sarcastic right now as well, and it warms my heart too. I went back to Rivals after Helldivers, and I just got fucking blown away by like how many bad emotions were coming up immediately. And even like my mates who I play with were like having a bad time after it as well. My son is weeping. I'm still gonna play a little bit of Rivals. I'm still gonna keep doing Rivals. I'm just gonna do way more Helldivers. And like, I'm not gonna do any more like where I just play Rivals for the week anymore, probably. I really need to emphasize that it is Rivals in particular. And you know, honestly, Naja, like, the new update got released, and like, now that I'm kind of my eyes are more open to how this works, there's some really, really, really toxic shit going on in terms of the buffs and nerfs. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it at all. Me trying to watch a Marvel movie after watching real movies instead. No, I don't mind Marvel movies. I just recognize that they're very surface level, and that like there's not a lot going on in them. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I love Godzilla movies, but they're not like real movies, but I love them, except for the ones that are, and there are some that are. But see me above message about once you're done with this Marvel Rivals thing. Okay, there. This segment is almost over. I'm just updating on the Twitch stream. That's all. But yeah, I'm doing Helldivers tonight, so everyone come join in for democracy. Yeah, there's a reason I was so negative about that game in particular. Well, Najawin, thank Fee for buying me Helldivers. Make sure you thank her when you get a chance, because she's the one who facilitated this timeline emerging. A Showa Godzilla trapped in a human body! David Tennant, the actor. Actually, David Tennant, the actor, is a really funny suggestion, and I'm putting him on. It's always funny to suggest the actor David Tennant. If you ever suggest the actor David Tennant for companion, I will put them on. Thank you, P. That's fine, I just don't want my message to be lost. I'm gonna check it now. Ryan, I gave a reply on the Lego Dimensions thing above. Track. Hang on. I'm getting there. Lego Batman, I guess. Okay, we can put Lego Batman on there. He's pretty easy to characterize as well. I got there, Cookie Boy! We got there in the end! Shooty gut-worthy actor. Yeah, because they would have completely fucking different reactions to it. That's true. That's true. Winnie the Pooh. I will do a Vault Dweller out of those suggestions, Xavier, because that one's pretty interesting. You guys excited for Fallout Season 2, by the way? Brought to you by my employers, Amazon. Donald Duck as played by Don Cheadle. Is that a thing that's happened, or are you saying that because it's a funny thing to imagine? Because it is a funny thing to imagine. I do think Don Cheadle is a good actor. I just don't think he'd be a good Donald Duck. Lilith? Which Lilith? From what? Why did you suggest the giant moth as well? He played Donald in DuckTales? He did? I need to see this now. Hold on. Hold on. I need to know. I need to see this. I need to look this up for a second and hear this. I won't play the video on screen, but I need to hear this.
What? Did anyone get any of that?
It's mostly context. Think of like every third word. No, completely unintelligible. I don't have time for this. The Barksian modulator. Oh.
You mad scientist?
Whoa, he sounds so normal.
I hate this.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers. Wow, never been able to say that before. As I was saying, Uncle Scrooge.
That was weird. Oof. Lilith from Faction Paradox, I believe that's what they're calling her these days. That was like crazy. Damn. Okay. We have like 10 suggestions. I think we're probably good. The mystery machine with no... Just a van. Doctor Doom. Alright. Okay, you swayed me with that last one. Good job. Bruce Banner. There's actually a beautiful scene in DuckTales where Donald starts singing and then we shift into Daisy's POV and we start hearing him singing in a beautiful voice. That's lovely. That's lovely. At the same time, the joke is, lol, he has a speech impediment. Here, let me fix him real quick. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right to me. It's like if someone did that to like Tiny Chef, I would choke them to death with my own bare hands. Right, Faye? What? They fixed Donald Duck's speech impediment in DuckTales. Yeah, I said if someone did that to Tiny Chef, I would choke them to death with their own bare hands. Yeah. Their own bare hands. I learned the technique from a Tibetan monk. I mean, he's a duck, Ryan. Yeah, let him be a duck. They then ditched it with Daisy and then the nephews. Oh. Fun fact, Donald's voice is actually how all Disney ducks were meant to sound. Also, aww. That's cute. That's cute. Aww. Alright. Okay, but the Daisy scene is the... I know. I meant the scene that I just watched, not the Daisy scene. I haven't seen the Daisy scene, so I don't have an opinion on it. Because I haven't seen the Daisy scene. Anyway, we have our companions now, and we should probably spin it.
Yeah, baby.
Wee! Again!
Yeah, baby.
Where is my chat? There is my chat. Looking forward to the bad guys, yeah? So far we have Dr. Doom and a Vault Dweller in the lead on this wheel. It's looking pretty good so far. David Tennant, the actor, is in with a point. Who could Adam and Eve it? Victor Doom, the Vault Dweller.
Yeah, baby.
A Helldiver! Just a random Helldiver. Alright. Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, baby.
Ruby Sunday! Also in with a point. Victor Doom, the Vault Dweller, as played by David Tennant. Doom the Diver. You have a great villain idea. Well, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Yeah, baby.
We're running out of space. Ahaha! It's that guy!
Yeah, baby.
Yeah! Who the fuck is Batman? Rose Noble! Alright, cool. Hopefully Rose wins this one. They're up against some stiff competition though. We'll see. We're all rooting for her though. I do think if it lands on Doom, they should be played by David Tennant though.
Yeah, baby.
Oh! It looks like it's the 15th Doctor and Ruby. What are the fucking odds of that happening? What are the fucking odds of that? Jesus! Alright, start suggesting villains, people. Let's go. Come on. We've done fucking 50 jillion of these by now. We know the format. Give me those bad guys. Ruby Doom, the Helldiver, as played by David Tennant. Ruby, for fuck's sake, rigged. I know! They'll both get character development. A giant moth that lives inside people's dreams and infects them with a light that hypnotizes them. To do what? The moth is a giant lamp. Oh my god. That is amazing, and I'm putting it on the wheel. Who's William Afton? Mr. Ring-a-ding. Alright. Oh, is that the Five Nights at Freddy? I'll just put Five Nights at Freddy or whatever. Be warned, if it is that, I will do the most disrespectful depiction of this thing that you love you've ever seen. So, like, steady your feelings for suggesting that. Unit. We're not allowed to criticize Unit. It's the RTD2 era, the T1000. I've got to be honest. I think that if you put the 15th Doctor up against the T1000, the T1000 would win. Let alone fucking Thanos. Khan from Star Trek. I do think they could beat Khan from Star Trek, though. Klingons? Oh, that's fun too. What about a man? I'll put Cabbage Man on there. There you go. Frank Fontaine from BioShock. Ruby has to break out of a reverse bear trap. Oh, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Is Emperor Leo II from Dune? That feels like it's from Dune. I haven't read Dune or seen Dune. I literally haven't seen like the modern Dune. I have like no interest. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just don't care. I don't care. Like J.R.R. Tolkien didn't like it, so I don't feel like I would either. I'm not putting Donald Trump on there, and you know I'm not going to put Donald Trump on there. Dr. Eggman. Video game version, Beetlejuice. Leo's the one that merged himself with the sandworm. What? Oh. Giant tardigrades would be cool. The president guy. Who Hawk Girl drops? Yeah, but like, they're only dangerous because Lex Luthor is there. You know what I mean? Like, they're only dangerous because they're enabled by like a powerful American military industrial system. But, you know. The Goblin King from Labyrinth. Ryan, did you see my suggestion? Hang on, let me see. Russell T. Davis. That's quite good. find Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor would be good. I honestly think that, like, that would be a good season of Doctor Who. Just, like, rip off Lex Luthor and have, like, a human villain who, like, hates the Doctor because they think the Doctor holds back humanity, but it's actually just fucking envy. Do it. Ruby gets a crush. Yes! Absolutely! Absolutely! We know that she's into the villains now. That's true. Yeah, Leo merged himself with a sandworm and, like, saw the future to see the golden path of humanity, which can only be accomplished by mass G-word. Oh! Wait, that's what Dune is about? I thought it was like a young adult thing that had worms in it. Jesus Christ. Roger Ap William, if he was a good villain, impossible. Roger from American Dad, now that's a villain. Alright, we'll do Roger from American Dad. I think here's one of my famous opinions. I think American Dad is way better than Family Guy, and I think it's not close. I think American Dad is the only actual good show that Seth MacFarlane has, like, made, and I think a huge factor in that is that he has very little to fucking do with it. Well, Leo is one of the later characters, but yes. Count Dracula from Hotel Transylvania. Just regular Dracula. The author is not subtle about this. Is the author in favor of or against the G word, Najawin? That's what I want to know. Family Guy feels like the people making it hate the fact they still have a job. My mother also prefers American Dad. Because American Dad always has a story to it. Like, they don't just abandon plot lines because they get bored of writing them and just start something else. Like, every single American Dad episode has the characters go through some kind of arc. Now, they forget the lesson that they learned in time for the next episode, usually. But, like, they still bother to have, like, a 3-part story structure to them. Against, very against. Okay, then it sounds kind of based and I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of interested in Dune. Is Dune good, Najawin? Would you recommend Dune? Cookie Boy's buff. Agatha Cackle from The Worst Witch. But a lot of people who read it don't understand this. I get you. Dennis Reynolds would be amazing. Can we do Dennis Reynolds? Can we do Dennis Reynolds, please? I've only seen up to season 12, but we can do Dennis Reynolds. Or Frank. No, Dennis. It's got to be Dennis. Frank can be there too, but it's got to be Dennis. The rest are kind of... The first book is the best, the rest are kind of interesting, but not as well written. Okay. I get ya. Okay. Let's spin this wheel, because it's perfect right now.
Yeah, baby.
Judas from Lady Gaga's song. Khan! I amuse myself sometimes. A1! A1! A1!
Yeah, baby.
This fucking guy! Mercury Man!
Yeah, baby.
A giant moth that lives inside people's dreams and infects them with a light that hypnotizes them.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, I get you now, Javan. Cabbage Man!
Yeah, baby.
This is a crazy villain wheel. Oh my god! I really wanted it to be a giant moth that lives inside people's dreams and infects them with a light that hypnotizes them, but the T-1000 is good too. Alright. Companion. Ruby. Villain. T-1000. I will be right back. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna write this. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Time to form a mutiny. Well, the moth is a Hollow Knight villain. Oh, okay. Against the point system. No, that's perfect as is. I think that number one is right. I think the point system is great. It is the future. The T-1000 has been given a task to destroy the Doctor. Ruby had only just managed to beat 2000 in the pre-time. Oh, Jesus. Very intense. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Cookie Boy. I'm just a little bit congested right now. I just need a minute. I'm alright though, we can start writing the story. I do think the T-1000 has been sent to kill the Doctor is a good plot. Alright. So the T-1000 would be limited inherently to like Earth, right? Like they can't the time travel of the Terminator universe, they can't send you into space, right? Keeping with the Russell's whole pantheon season fix. Did you know that in Terminator 2 the T-1000 is in the process of like going rogue? Like the reason they don't just keep making T-1000s is that the T-1000 starts getting ideas of its own, and you see little like in instances of that in the movie. So is this in this timeline are the Doctor and Ruby the parents of John Connor? IMO Skynet could go into space, but they have no reason to. T1000 becoming a god would be really... What would they be the god of? The god of machines? Ruby is gonna say something like, why is he hot? He's like liquid metal though, he can be anyone. He can be anyone. What form would he... What if he takes the form of David Tennant? T1000 in the form of David Tennant. There you go. It's my suggestion. And by suggestion, I mean we're doing it. The god of matter? That's everything! T1000 played by David Tennant? Yeah, you down for that idea? I thought you might be. I thought you might be. Well, I mean, it's a good idea, you know what I mean? It just kind of justifies itself. I mean, it's the T1000 played by David Tennant. What more do you want? You know what I'm saying? What are you referencing again? I can't see the chat because I'm looking at my screen. I am referencing the film Lucy here. Ah! Hang on. I've got somewhat... So, I started a Helldivers faction called the 7th Mechanized Brigade, and one of my friends is asking to be added. Hang on, I'm just gonna... I'll get to that in a minute. He takes the form of David Tennant wearing an amalgamation of two costumes representing the franchise's current state. Liquid metal is inherently hot. Is that true? Are there not metals that can be liquid and also like exist at room temperature? Is mercury solid at room temperature? Because mercury is a metal that's a liquid. Is the T1000 made of mercury? Is it poisonous? How does that work? How does that work? That's what I want to know. That's what I want. I need to know this. I need to know this like now. Hold on. I'm gonna add my friend. Okay. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Manage roles. Keep thinking about T1000 stuff. I'm gonna put it all together in a big soup after I do this. And it's gonna be absolutely delicious and you're gonna love it. Okay. Hang on 1 second. There we go, there he is. Okay, nice. It's done. It's done. There we go, they are added to my thing now. Awesome. Alright, let me have a look. Gallium also turns liquid at 85 Fahrenheit. Gallium is also used in superconductors. Oh, it's brilliant, folks, for bringing T1000 played by Noel Clarks. Oh, it's brilliant, folks, for bringing back an old fan favorite. Mickey's been gone for so long, no reason to bring him back with Rose gone, but we love him, so bringing him back as the T-1000, the god of metal, was a great idea. Wonderful. Susan is the leader of the revolution. Skynet takes over after the Dalek invasion. T-1000 goes back in time to kill the Doctor, so Susan won't exist according to season 1 finale. It would work. Ooh! Do we need to, like, retrofit Doctor Who timeline and Terminator timeline, like, together like that? Like, what if the Terminator timeline is just the timeline that doesn't happen because the Doctor exists? So the Doctor would always stop it. So, like, they just try to kill the Doctor because of that. Like, they're trying to kill the Doctor so that their timeline can exist and, like, overtake the main timeline. How about that? Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. The Doctor and Ruby are hanging around doing nothing. As per the usual. When T-1000 recognizes Ruby due to something she will do in his timeline. Can't see the script, by the way. There is no script. Hang on, let me get it over there. One sec. Boom. Hang on, let's actually do something here. Okay. Are returning. From another problematic adventure. When a strange metal man greets them outside the outside the TARDIS. Hello, are you the Doctor? Yes, says the Doctor. I am here. I'd like to have a word with you. With you. Oh? Die. Die. Blades form from the silvery man's silvery hands, covered with silvery barbs. He swings at the Doctor, but misses because of plot armor. Run or whatever, says the Doctor. And they both do. But as the Doctor reaches the TARDIS's controls, the man turns into a puddle and starts seeping through the floor. Doctor, he turned into a puddle and he's seeping through the floor. Just like Gary Lineker, says the Doctor. I don't know why Gary Lineker had to catch a stray in this, but I'm glad it happened. Doctor, that metal man had you so scared. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hang on. I'm gonna put that straight in there. Doctor, that says Ruby. Yes, says the doctor, bursting into tears. Into tears. One of his tears falls into the TARDIS. Into the TARDIS console, damaging it. Oh no, says Ruby. One of your tears fell into the TARDIS console, damaging it. I know, says the doctor. Suggestion, Ruby, it's so sad that that explosion killed your whole family. Single tear. Yeah, anyway, what's that metal band? That is quite funny. And suddenly it starts snowing. Disregard that. Says the doctor. Okay, says Ruby. And they do. Where are we going anyway? Says Ruby. Alright, where are they going? 1960s Stanley comic style. I know. It really is. Imagine sending this into the Big Finish contest. To somewhere science has no bounds. Has no bounds. And magic rules. Isn't that everywhere? Says Ruby. Shut up, yes, says the doctor. You know I'm still here, right? Says the T-1000. Oh right, shit, I forgot. Says the doctor. Thankfully, I'll be able to stop you with my flurble gun. No, wait. It will envelop you in bing bong rays, humanely destroying you. In self-defense. Hang on, that's just a gun. Says the T-1000. No, it isn't, says the doctor. Firing the gun and murdering him. Well, glad that's sorted. Says Ruby. Sorry about all your people being dead. Nine's theme plays sadly in the background. The end. There we go. David Tennant is behind all of this. Alright, let's read this story. So we can wrap things up. Okay. The Doctor and Ruby are returning from another problematic adventure when a strange metal man greets them from outside the TARDIS. Hello, are you the Doctor? Yes, says the Doctor. I am he. I'd like to word with you. Oh, die. Blade from the silvery man's silvery hands covered with silvery barbs. He swings at the Doctor, but he misses because of plot armor. Run or whatever, says the Doctor, and they both do. But as the Doctor reaches the TARDIS's controls, the man turns into a puddle and starts seeping through the floor. Doctor, he turned into a puddle and now he's seeping through the floor, says Ruby. Just like Gary Lineker, says the Doctor. Doctor, that metal man had you so scared. I've never seen you so scared before, says Ruby. Yes, says the Doctor, bursting into tears. One of his tears falls into the TARDIS console, damaging it. Oh no, says Ruby. One of your tears fell into the TARDIS console, damaging it. I know, says the Doctor. Suddenly, it starts snowing. Disregard that, says the Doctor. Okay, says Ruby. And they do. Where are we going anyway? Says Ruby. To somewhere that has no bounds and magic rules. Isn't that everywhere? Says Ruby. Shut up, Yaz, says the Doctor. You know I'm still here, right? Says the T-1000. Oh shit, right, I forgot, says the Doctor. Thankfully, I'll be able to stop you with my flurble emitter. It will envelop you in bing bong rays, humanely destroying you in self-defense. Hang on, that's just a gun, says the T-1000. No, it isn't, says the Doctor, firing the gun and murdering him. Well, glad that's sorted, says Ruby. Sorry about all your people being dead. Nine's theme plays sadly in the background. The end. Tell me I haven't nailed Russell T Davis's writing style. Ryan, have you seen what Sky from Sarah Jane Adventures would have looked like as the trickster's kid? I'll have a look. But that is the end of the story. Oh, God. Oh! Jesus Christ. Yeah, that is terrifying. Oh, my God. Ooh. It's like Russell is in the chat with us. Alright. I am gonna head off. Oh, I will return tonight for Helldivers. So come and join the 7th Mechanized Brigade as we take back planet Oshaune. Democracy and shit. Come on. Come play some Helldivers with us. I will be there tonight on Twitch. Until then, goodbye. And if you only watch the YouTube streams because you're fucking ingrate, then I will